Hey guys, welcome back. Jordan here at the Nutty Gnome Homestead. Today is April 15th, 2025, and we are out here in our garden getting ready to till for the first time this year. So, as you can see, we've already started here behind us, and we actually had a cover crop in here this year. We had three different kinds of clover: ladino, red clover, or balanza, and I believe there was one more kind in here. We also had some winter peas. Uh, they did great. We mowed it down. We had several tons of green organic matter that we were able to put back into the soil. So today we're actually tilling in all of that roughage, all of that organic green manure into our garden for the first time. So we are going to get started getting all this tilled in and turning over the dirt for the first time this season. Now I have a 7-foot tiller that I put on my tractor that does short work of this little garden. I say little, it's 45 by 35. This is our smaller vegetable garden. We have our big market garden on the other side. We use this little tiller that's a troy-bilt pony for tilling up this garden and maintaining around the perimeter. It's really easy to use. There's a couple things about it that I like and a couple things that I don't like, but that's a topic for a different video. So most tillers are pretty self-explanatory. You turn them on, you engage the tines, you set the depth, and you go. Guys, these are dangerous tools, but once you figure out how to use it, they're pretty simple to operate. One thing that I want everybody to know: do not, for any reason, get your feet underneath that flap here in the back while this thing is running. I have steel toe boots on. Although it's not necessary, I do highly recommend it. It's just a safety precaution. That's how I was taught when I was growing up. I've been running one of these tillers since I was a kid, literally a kid. So they are pretty simple to operate if you know what you're doing and you can keep safety at the forefront of your mind. Now we till to turn over the soil. It helps aerate it. It helps incorporate the organic matter that we're putting on it. In this instance, we have our cover crop that we planted. We're also going to add about a ton, literally, of rabbit manure to this garden as well. So we're going to get going. We're going to turn on the tiller and we're going to operate this safely. We're going to show you just how easy it is to make a garden plot. Now, one thing I should note: this has been our garden plot for 8 years. We have been consistently working on improving the soil with organic matter and compost, manure. Guys, it's a slow process, but it can be done. As you guys can see, there's a real big difference in the tilled up soil and the soil here where our cover crop was that we terminated. That's going to look nice and rich and lush. There's worms all over it right now. We had a little bit of rain this week. It looks good. One thing to keep in mind: any kind of tillage is going to disrupt the soil biome temporarily. So I know a lot of folks these days want to go to the no-till method, and that's okay. That works out well too. We do that in one of our other gardens. The tilling, it does work. We do like to use it. Sometimes we don't till every year, and we don't till multiple times a year. Like I said, we're not using our big tractor and our 7-foot tiller because it did rain. It's a little wet out here to be doing this, and we would have way too much compaction with a 10,000-pound tractor versus a 300-pound push tiller. Now most of your tillers are going to be relatively simple to operate. You're going to have some sort of lever to engage. You're going to have on this model, you got pull for reverse, engage your wheels, whether they're going to be manual or self-propelled. And then you've got your pull cord and your choke. Guys, you got your throttle down yonder. They really are very simple machines, very useful machines, and they can get a lot of work done quickly. Now, if you were going to be starting a garden for the first time, breaking new ground, you're probably going to have to make multiple passes. I suggest starting off at a very low setting on your tiller, like here on the back. This bar right here, it's got the notches in it for the depth. That sets the depth for your tiller. You're going to want to set it very, very low, or very, very high rather, where you're just going to take the top layer of soil off. This garden, we've worked it for years. I've worked it deep with my big tiller. I've worked it with this one occasionally. I don't have to do that. This is nice, fluffy soil. Look at this. I can dig down 6-7 inches easy with just my bare hands. That's more than enough for most garden plots. Now, we alternate our cover crops in here. This fall, we're going to be putting in our tillage radishes, our daikon radishes. They grow 18 inches, 20 inches long, and they have a big round root on them. It helps break up the hard pan and helps get organic matter down deep. So there are many different ways that you guys can till up a garden, break up a garden plot. If you're breaking new ground, make several passes. I'm only going to have to do one pass on this because it is so light and fluffy. I can get it all done at one time. Breaking new ground, 4 or 5 passes is not out of the question. You're not going to compact it that much, especially with one of these little ones. If you have a tractor and a bigger tiller, breaking new ground, you may only need 2 or 3 passes. So that was just a brief intro on how to till up a garden plot. It really isn't very difficult. These tools are dangerous, so safety gear, guys. Get out there and get your gardens planted. I think everybody's going to wish they had one this year. If you guys have any questions or comments about tilling up your garden plots or how to go about tilling a garden plot, leave a message down below or contact us over on Eddie Gnome Homestead on Facebook. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, please let us know. Until next time, get out there, till up your garden, get some plants started. It's a lot better than the stuff you guys can get in the store, and it's good for the heart and soul. Y'all stay safe.